You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and a new Concord on Orbit TV 9.
Coming up on this edition of the show, Jeff Arnold from AAA 9 and Annie Lehner from Southeastern Med talk about National Older Adults Falls Prevention Awareness Month. Donna Winland and Rodney Bettinger tell us about the upcoming Old Iron Power Club show. And we'll meet Dr. Matt Forebush from Superior Med, an affiliate of Southeastern Med. It's all ahead on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
Welcome to a brand new edition of Talk of the Town. We're coming to you as always from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. Stop by and see what U.S. Bank can do for you. Since they let us be here, we might as well give them a plug. You know that? So, hey. September is National Older Adults Falls Prevention Awareness Month. And here to tell us all about that are Jeff Arnold, Community Outreach for Area Agency on Aging, Region 9. It's a lot easier to say AAA 9.
Absolutely.
And Annie Lehner, who is a dietitian with Southeastern Med, also involved with the Healthy Guernsey program. Good to see you. Nice to meet you. First time on the show. Although I can swear I've met you before, but that's a whole nother. Let's start with you, Annie. How tell us about Healthy Guernsey and how this ties into what you guys are doing with AAA.
Sure. So Southeastern Med did a community health needs assessment in 2016. It's our second one, and basically what a community health needs assessment is it factors in all the different resources that we have available to us. Internet data from different health ranking websites, and a community survey as well. And then we go through and prioritize what the health needs of the community are. So one of the things that we found with the CHNA is that lifestyle-related diseases, as we call them, or chronic diseases such as obesity, heart disease, and diabetes are a huge problem in our community. So we formed this coalition, as we like to call it, Healthy Guernsey, and together it's a community coalition made up of different members from Southeastern Med, from AAA 9, Health Department, Job and Family Services. And we come together and we try and just think of ideas and ways to promote health and wellness in our community. So, and really our goal is to kind of act as a hub of information and resources for people to go to if they need to find out where to go for a walk or where, to buy healthy groceries and things like that. So. And
that would tie in directly with, AAA 9 when you're talking about older adults trying to, maintain good health with them, and so how are you guys working together here?
I think the way we're working together is we pretty much work off of each other's ideas. I mean, the longer that we tend to live, the more diseases we tend to acquire. I mean, when somebody, an older person, 65 or older, goes to the hospital, they're just not being admitted for a broken pelvis. They're coming in with heart disease, diabetes,
pneumonia, all of those
right,
things.
There's all kinds of different chronic diseases. So the longer, I mean, it's great that we're living longer, but how much quality do we have in our lives as we age? So I think our goal, mostly a big part of the goal with Healthy Guernsey, is trying to reach out to our youth and changing that, getting that healthier food and start those, the exercising regime, and try to create those habits while you're young and impressionable, so they can carry those out through the entire lifespan. So when you do reach your golden years, that you're going to be healthier, and you're going to have a more quality of life as you live longer.
Yeah, whoever it was that said hindsight is 20/20. You see, once you get, I'm going to be 61 this year, and you see it's crystal clear what you should have done, especially from a dietary standpoint. There are things that young people can do now that will prolong life. Absolutely, absolutely. And it's, as we were kind of talking before the show, it starts at a young age, and it's just trying new foods, and it's incorporating those habits early on, and really just, it's more than just the miracle food or the miracle diet. It's healthy habits all around. It's, definitely getting in, obviously your fruits and vegetables and whole grains and all that, but there's more to it than that as well, too. Eat your veggies. Veggies are good for you. I do too. Now, with September being National Older Adults Falls Prevention Awareness Month, you have some activities, kind of like joint activities going on. You want to explain those?
Yeah, we do. It's a statewide effort supported by the Ohio Department of Aging, other statewide companies and resources, and it's boiling down to a local venue where the event is called 10 Million Steps, and it is actually on Friday, the 22nd of September, and it's to bring awareness to older adult falls in Ohio. And the two venues that Area Agency on Aging is going to be at is going to be McFarland Stadium on the 22nd from 7:30 till 1 o'clock. And basically what it is you just come down to the track and walk as much as you can, or even just 1 mile. And typically your mile comes from approximately 2,500 adult steps.
Okay.
And most of us do that every day.
Sure.
And it's something that we're recording everybody's steps for the entire month of November. And the other venue that I was leading into is going to be at Emerald Point on the same day, same time, and that is at 100 Michelle Street in Barnesville. Mm-hmm. And they have a nice asphalt track that goes around there. And again, this was supported by the Ohio Department of Aging. This is the third year that we're doing this. And last year, they raised the bar to 17 million steps because just AAA 9, we accomplished over 3 million steps with our community partners, including Southeast Med, mm-hmm. Which is already a big contributor this year. Mm-hmm. I got a report from them this year that they're already, from September 1st to the 10th, they've already acquired 1 million steps. So. Talked to a superintendent of Cambridge City Schools.
We've got less than a minute.
And we've got a lot of kids that are going to be participating as well. And last year they contributed over 900,000 steps to our cause. So.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so you touched on the fact that you have the support of Southeastern Med and many other local businesses.
Yes.
Have joined in with this to help you out as well.
Absolutely.
Right? Mm-hmm. Wow. It's a great thing. We need to focus on health. Mm-hmm. And walking is a great way to do that. Walking mm-hmm. and diet
absolutely
goes a long way, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. The combination of both is essential. Absolutely.
Can folks find out more about Healthy Guernsey mm-hmm. at Southeastern Med?
Absolutely. If you call the Wellness Resources Department at Southeastern Med, we usually meet, it's usually every third Thursday of the month at 7:30 in the morning in the North Tower Conference Room. But this month it's actually this Thursday at 7:30 in the morning. So
and we are out of time. Jeff Arnold and Annie Lehner, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the Classic Difference. The Classic Difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the Classic Difference for yourself.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show and stay up to date.
Welcome back, and thank you for watching Talk of the Town. Well, the 10th annual Old Iron Power Club show is coming up. It's coming up really, really quickly. And here to tell us all about it in the studio right now, we have Donna Winland, who is, you could call you a promoter for the show. Both you guys are. And Rodney Bettinger, the treasurer for the Old Iron Power Club. Good to have you guys here.
Well, thank you for having us.
Annual show.
Yes. It's hard to believe it's been 10 years.
I mean, how did it all start? How did it start?
I think it started with a group of guys. They had tractors and engines, and they kind of wanted to get together and, just play with their toys. And then
toys, yeah.
Yes, and then they got into they started having a show, and then us women got involved, and we just kind of grew. We, just started having a show and started it out to have a family-oriented fun day. Mm-hmm. And we had 2 days of fun day, and then it's just grown every year.
Wow.
So.
And 10th annual, can you believe it's been 10 years?
No, but as old as I'm getting, I know that it's going pretty quick.
I'm with you, brother. I'm there too, I know. But tell us about just the club itself. I mean, the club still seems to be going very strong.
Yes. As Donna said, we started out a group of guys and gals that just wanted to, and we were looking for a venue, somewhere to have it, and we couldn't find a good place, and we talked to the fair board at Caldwell, and they agreed to let us rent the fairground, and it's a great place to have the show. It's right off the interstate. There's easy access, and if people have a trailer that they bring in there, there's plenty of parking, plenty of room for the trailers, campers, there's water and electric and things like that, and it's just a great place to have a show.
It really is. Well, let's talk about some of the things that folks can enjoy this year.
Well, we have plenty of good food. First of all, we have two bands on Saturday, and then we're going to have a square dance on Saturday evening.
Okay.
And then on Sunday we have a band. We have a parade every day at noon. We have kids games. We have a pedal tractor pull on Saturday and a garden tractor pull on Sunday. Just all kinds of demonstrations. Just lots of fun. Lots of things to do.
And you're talking a lot of tractors, a lot of engines as well?
Yes. There's lots of engines in the engine area. We have an area for the engines. We have an area for the tractors. Like Donna said, there's good food. My wife's in charge of the crafts, and it started out really kind of small in one of the smaller buildings, and now she's got 2 buildings full of just crafts and people bringing things to display like that. And so if the ladies think there's nothing for them to do, there's plenty for them to do,
Yeah.
Yes.
And of course the bands that are coming, we have Little Creek on Saturday from 1 to 3. The Buckeye Travelers will be there, and they'll be calling the square dance, and they're there from 4 to 6. And then on Sunday, it's Picking on Country. They'll be there from, I think, 2 to 5.
Okay.
And we'll have raffles during the day, raffle drawings. When people come in the gate, they'll be given a ticket, and we have door prizes to give out and things like that. We have 50-50 drawings and all kinds of activities. This year we've added a petting zoo for the children.
Oh, that's great.
And this year we've also have a tractor, kind of an obstacle course for the tractors, that the guys can come and show off their prowess as tractor drivers.
Yes.
You can almost envision that in your mind as you're thinking. You think about that with trucks and things like that, but not really tractors.
Yes.
Lots of demonstrations as well.
That's right. We're going to have corn husking, corn grinding, thrashing, baling, and we have a stone crusher that's going to be there. 2 sawmills are going to be there, and a guy that's going to do carving with a chainsaw. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot of demonstrations.
This is something, I'm talking to folks who maybe live outside the area. This is something that we know every day, you know, sawmills and all these kind of things. But folks, if it's interesting, and if you're living outside the area, you need to be at this festival, because it shows you a way of life that we take for granted here.
Yes, and it's really geared to an older time, time before computers and tractors that had computers like we have now. I know on the farm we have down home, we have tractors with computers and balers with computers and everything. You don't have to handle anything. Used to be you had to handle the bales.
You had to handle everything.
Handle the corn, handle this, handle that, husk the corn. And this kind of a time, back years ago, how they done it by hand.
We call that the simpler time.
Yeah.
And it was a simpler time.
Yes.
But again, it sounds to me like it's a relaxing 2 days. Am I right?
Yes. Laid back attitude. Come and enjoy yourself. And if you want to sit down on a bale of hay, you sit down and just watch, the tractors go by. And we have, like I say, we have several things for the children to do. A lot of activities for them. And we have a barrel train that they can be pulled around in a tractor, and the kids, they love that.
They just love that. And I noticed too that on Saturday the radio station's going to be there as well, doing a live broadcast, so you can tune in for that as well. That as well. You mentioned, and I know we're almost out of time, but we got about a minute. People love the parade. Why? Why is that?
I don't know, but they really do. They line up for that parade and watch the parade. And we've had as high as 70 tractors in the parade go through. And it's really a nice thing to see the guys go through with their old tractors. They're proud of those tractors. And
they are too.
To announce it. And I really enjoy announcing it and showing the guys' tractors and telling them about the tractors as they go through. And people like to hear about them. They see them, but they actually don't know about it until you announce it for them. And also on Saturday, if I mention real quick, the Waterford Tractor Club's coming with a tractor ride from Waterford over, and they usually bring 40 or 50 tractors and ride them clear all the way over, and that's really something to see them come in the fairground.
And we are out of time. Old Iron Power Club show is September 16th and 17th. I've been talking with Donna Winland and Rodney Benninger. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town, coming to you from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. Dr. Matt Forebush has just opened a family practice in Cambridge, and I recently had the opportunity to sit down and find out about him and his new practice, and here's what we found out. Welcome back, and thanks for watching Talk of the Town. Joining me in the studio right now is Dr. Matthew Forebush. He's with Superior Med, which is an affiliate of Southeastern Med, and you're fairly new to our area, are you not?
Yeah, I just got up here.
Welcome. Welcome to Talk of the Town, and welcome to the area.
Thank you.
You've got it. We were talking before we started the film. You've got an extensive background. Let's talk about your background, medical background.
Okay. Well, Basically, I went to medical school at Edward Via College of Osteopathic Medicine, which is on the Virginia Tech campus. I graduated from it, and then I did a family medicine residency at Triple Army Medical Center out in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Wow.
I've got practice in and out of the United States as an Army doc. I've done extensive amounts of like sports medicine, osteopathic manipulation, got involved in some different levels of follow-up on research and those kinds of things. Basically, I treat everything from conception medicine, fertility, through pediatrics. I do, up until coming here, I did OB, delivered babies, those kinds of things. I do routine adult medicine, sports medicine, basically the basics of every specialty, and all the way through geriatrics, hospice, and taking care of people as they pass on. So it's pretty much full scope family practice and taking care of whole families instead of just like one individual group.
It is. It's the full spectrum of medical care. When you were starting out, was that a goal of yours to learn as much as you could about different areas?
Well, I was one of those ones where it's like when I was going through med school, you go in always with an idea that you're going to be one kind of doctor, and then you start doing rotations and going through with everything. And it was one of those ones where I just could not pick a specialty that I really, this is the only thing I want to do for the rest of my life. And I was talking to actually one of my mentors, and he goes, "Well, you just picked your specialty." I said, "There." I'm like, "How's that?" He said, "There he goes, family medicine. They do everything."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so I ended up applying for a family medicine residency and going through that, and it's been really satisfying. I've enjoyed it, and it's one of those times where I actually got a job where it's like I actually look forward to going to work and doing my job.
That's awesome. What made you put down roots here?
Well, I'm not exactly a city person.
Okay.
I like being out in the country. I like having, being out in like farms and stuff like that, and playing with my horses and those kinds of things. And we had moved up here because my wife is actually also a physician.
Oh, great.
And she had done residency in Columbus, and when I was leaving active duty to go into the reserves, we already had a house up here, so we decided to move up here. And it worked really well, but I was kind of stuck in a city, and I could literally spit and hit the neighbor's yard on both sides of my house. So I was trying to find something a little bit more, and she had happened to see a posting for this and brought it to my attention. I started talking with them. It looked like a really good practice and a really good area, and we ended up I ended up taking over the practice here, and so far I haven't been disappointed. I've enjoyed it so much.
Does it seem like a natural fit for you to be here?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like the type of area where it's like small town. It's surrounded by a lot of like open land forests and stuff like that. So I get to actually go do what I want to do, and I get to get my kids out in the actual woods and have fun with them. And
that's awesome.
With the state parks and stuff. So it's really nice.
Let's talk about the family practice right now and what you're offering.
Well, basically, kind of like what I described a second ago, I'm doing pretty much every aspect of basic medical care up to the point where you get so complex that you need a specialist. The only thing that I'm not doing right now that I've previously done is I'm not doing full scope OB and delivery at this point in time, but everything short of doing that, I take care of it. So I'm right now trying to expand the practice. It's got an established panel in older adults, geriatrics, those kinds of things. I'm trying to broaden it out to where I'm seeing more along the lines of like pediatrics, younger adults, and those kinds of things, to keep it a broad spectrum and make it to where it grows over time. And because as you age and you get people to stay with the doctor, they have a tendency to age, and the practice has gotten kind of full, so it's really heavy on that one. I'm wanting to make sure that I keep my skills to be able to do the other aspects of medicine as well. And I enjoy seeing like whole families instead of just one aspect of it.
Does that expansion in the future, could that include associates, bringing more people on, or are you content right now to do what you're doing?
Well, possibly. Just depends on how the practice does, what's available, and those kinds of things. So it's like, I'm just starting out, so I can't make long-term plans on expansion. But from what I'm seeing, it's got plenty of potential to possibly do that in the end, or to just completely keep me busy as all get out and having fun.
So you are accepting new patients now?
Yes, I am definitely accepting new patients.
Okay. How can folks become a patient? What do they need to do? Where are you located?
Basically, we're located right across the street from the Southeastern Medical Center, and basically just call, make an appointment, and we'll get you in for intake appointment, find out what's going on with you, set up a plan of care. And the way that I practice medicine, I've got it set up in the office. I try to be as convenient for my patients as possible. So I don't do a lot of consults out to specialists and stuff like that. If it's at a level of care I can take care of, I do it in the shop. If it's above that kind of complexity, I know when to punt and send it to somebody else. But for the most part, I try to limit the number of doctors a person has to be able to see. I have my nursing staff do all the blood draws and those kinds of stuff within the office, so that you don't come in, wait on an appointment to see me, then have me order labs, and then go somewhere else to wait and do those kinds of things. So I try to take it to where it's basically a one-stop shop that takes care of all your problems and everything all in one place, and makes it convenient to the patients.
Well, we are out of time. If you are looking for a physician, make sure you contact Dr. Matthew Forebush. He is here now and he's accepting new patients. So pleasure to meet you, sir, and welcome to the area. Hey, remember that Dr. Forebush is accepting new patients. Back with the wrap-up right after this.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge location full of educational resources and toys that teach, as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services.
That's going to do it for this edition of Talk of the Town. Thank you for watching. Thanks to our guests, Jeff Arnold, Annie Lehner, Donna Winland, Rodney Bettinger, and Dr. Matt Forebush. And we appreciate having all of those on the show today, and we appreciate you watching. For producer, director Adam Green, and Perry Broadus, we'll see you next time on Talk of the Town.
U.S. Bank is the fifth largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Bill Dixon finds and sells some unique items and hard-to-find local collectibles. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and in New Concord on Orbit TV 9.